You know, don't you just freaking love the minigun and carnage of Fallout 4? Hello there, my fellow Wasteland Wanderers and Vault Dwellers. What's up? It's Robbie with Open Games, and we're going to go over a brand new interview in GameInformer about all things Fallout 4. There's some interesting details about how Bethesda is going to be handling bugs and things like that for Fallout 4's release compared to Skyrim. And then also we're going to be diving into that recently revealed special video which showed us strength within the special system, and then also some interesting things about Perk. So use the video guide in the description below to skip ahead to the info you seek. But no, I'm not going to be neglecting your top comments. I will be going over them later in the video. So yes, in an interview with GameInformer, Todd Howard went on to speak about Fallout 4 and how they are going to be handling the launch compared to Skyrim. As you may remember, you probably saw dragons in the sky going backwards, doing 180s, 360s, whatever. Skyrim had some major bugs in the beginning of its release, and they said, you know, in the GameInformer magazine, that it took about a good month or even two to really nail down those bugs, to completely get rid of them. So the good news is they are going to have brand new ways of updating Fallout 4 quickly and consistently, but more importantly, this is the big one, of course. They're going to be doing everything to ensure that they protect your save files. You do not want a corrupt save file for Fallout 4, trust me. So they have done absolutely everything to make sure you do not get a corrupt save file. I remember playing Battlefield 4 single player, and after a few hours in it, the save file completely corrupted. So yeah, it really pisses me off when your saved files get corrupted, so it was great to hear that they are doing everything to really make sure that does not happen. So Robbie, what about this brand new special video series? Yes, the first one has finally released, and it's about all things strength, as you can see here. You can actually find the unedited version in the description below if you just want to watch it without me talking. But it showed off our Vault Boy carrying a bunch of items. Of course, strength is going to play a big role in how you manage your inventory, how much you can carry, so you're going to have to upgrade that. See, this is one reason why I'm going to be piling a ton of points into strength. I hate being over encumbered. It's one of the worst things in RPGs, and that's one of the reasons why I love Bloodborne and Dark Souls, because you never really are over encumbered. It's like your inventory is limitless. But yes, melee is going to play a big role in Fallout 4. I'm more of a gun guy. Let me know what you guys prefer. Do you like your guns or your melee weapons? We could see here we are going to be getting the Ripper and such things as the baseball bat, which you could modify, I imagine, and then the nail board. But man, what about the paddle ball? I really want to see some sort of explosive paddle ball where you can just whack it and it just goes in the distance. It's like a nuclear bomb. But yes, the power fist will even be returning. If you want to get up close and personal, you're definitely gonna pour points into your strength. But there's limitations to it, of course, as we can see here. Poor Vault Boy dies. Now we move on to check out the perk system within your strength build. Of course, each skill is going to have its own perks. Now this is the rumored Big Leaguer perk. Now this is rumored to actually add 5 points to your melee weapon or explosive skill per rank, but we'll see what happens with that. That's pure speculation. But you know what's interesting about Fallout 4 is they have a location called Diamond City, which sits on Fenway Park. So I would imagine this perk here would apply to some sort of mini game that involves the home run derby within Fenway Park. So I do believe that you will be using this perk to upgrade and become better at the home run derby. Now that's complete speculation, mind you, okay? That has not been confirmed, but I imagine that they are going to go after some sort of major mini game involving baseball. So I would honestly expect that in Fallout 4. Place your bets, everyone. So what else does the special system hide? Well, for strength, as they move on past the Big Leaguer swinging, we have what appears to be him crafting weapons and power armor. You don't really expect crafting to be under the strength category. That is interesting indeed. So it might just be that once you get underneath your strength build, you go and you choose a perk that's dedicated to power armor. You upgrade that to get more resistance to physical damage, not things like fire and that sort of thing. I think that would probably fall under intelligence and the like. But also for weapon crafting, I would imagine you'd have to actually go after more physical damage as you play the game. You know, stuff that really packs a punch physically. And then again, once you want to add fire, that sort of thing, and add bonuses to fire damage, I think you might want to invest in the science skill or something like that. It'll be very interesting to see what actually happens in that regard. And don't forget about Vault111.com. This is where you can actually manage and create your own character, and they actually show off, you know, what is going to be available under each skill for the actual perk system. You can see Big Leaguer is already there, Rocketeer. I am so curious to see what is up with crafting for the special perk system. I'm curious to see if this is going to be designated just for strength, or are we going to see crafting underneath other things? Like, are you going to be able to have crafting bonuses under endurance or perception? I would actually imagine so, especially for endurance, as you know, deal with things like chem resistance, especially rad resistance. Maybe you can have a special perk for crafting better radiation resistant suits, power armor, that sort of thing. That would be very interesting. And of course, building up your health with the tank perk. Maybe there is a rank for the tank perk that actually applies to crafting. We will be finding out soon enough. But let me know what you guys are going to be going after for your build. I really think survivability is extremely important in the Wasteland. Definitely. So I am going to be pouring a lot in to strength for sure, and crafting tons of power armor and weapons that will devastate everything. So, welcome to my home. Let's take a look at the latest top comments. Remember to leave your comment down below, but let's dive straight into them right now. So, the first comment comes from Ruckus757, who goes on to say, I would love to see skins or different breeds of dogs, like pit bulls, labs, boxers, Rottweilers would be great. That would be awesome. But what about a killer poodle? I mean, wouldn't you want to see a killer poodle on the battlefield murdering everyone? That's something that would be absolutely hilarious. Maybe you could, like, genetically alter it from the original Hulk movie. I don't know if you guys remember that, where the bad guy altered all those dogs. That would be freaking hilarious. But yes, it would be so cool to see different dog breeds for sure in the world of Fallout 4. Look at him get in there. He's all safe. Wait, what's this? Another top comment? This one is actually a response to a video I did. I asked you guys, what would you like to see from free DLC and updates? And this was the reply I got. It comes from Corbin Ray, who goes on to say, cars! Tons and tons of exclamation points there. Well, I just think I opened up a huge can of worms for sure. Cars would be interesting, but I think the power armor is going to be our biggest vehicle in the game, and I think they're not going to go after cars at all. And then we have airships, as you can see here. You can bring them down. I'm curious to see how those actually play out. Can you control the airships? Can you use them as fast travel? That's going to be interesting to see. But if there's one vehicle I wouldn't mind seeing as some sort of completely separate expansion, maybe even on a brand new map, are horses. I think horses would play a great part in the Fallout universe. Think The Walking Dead. You always remember the iconic shot of Rick going into the city. It was basically barren. There were no cars anywhere. And him on his horse heading into the city. That was an epic shot. And I think it would work really great in the world of Fallout 4. And I think Preston agrees. Let me know if you guys do or not. Or do you think the world of Fallout should remain harsh? You have to go on foot no matter what. I just cannot wait to get to crafting these weapons. As you can see here, there's going to be many variations that you can implement just on your baseball bat and then also your assault rifle. It's going to be freaking crazy. Let me know what your ideal weapon will be in the comments below. I'm the type of dude that really does prefer the classic assault rifle, and of course nuclear explosions are badass. But leave a comment down below. Let me know what you make of the brand new special system. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my journey here to the release of Fallout 4. I'll be continuing coverage of Fallout 4 after its release and all things open world gaming goodness. You can count on it, so look forward to it. And then, of course, man, those weapons. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon enough in the Wasteland. See you guys later.